Okay, that's what inna means, okay? It makes a normal sentence a verifiable fact. That's what it does. What does it do to a normal sentence?
Makes it a verifiable fact.
A verified. Say it with some confidence. Words bring meaning. Words are labels. They attach themselves to emotions and feelings, and so you must speak with feeling and emotion in order to give that word its right. إن الكلام عندنا فلتستمع. فلتستمع. So al is the next word. Al means the. Everybody say al. Everybody speaks Spanish here. This is America, especially in New York. I think it's the most spoken language here in New York. Well, now African language is the second most spoken languages in New York. But Spanish is spoken a lot in New York. Everybody knows how to say el, right? What does el mean? The in Spanish, right? Where did it come from? It came from the Arabic. Why? Because the Muslims ruled Spain for over 800 years. And they brought their language with them. Right? And so el stayed, as along with a lot of other words. So it still means the same thing. The. Okay? The next to the word is kalam. Okay? I'm sorry. Let me do it like this. Kalam. Everybody say kalam. Kalam. This word kalam is important for us to understand. Really, kalam. Kalam is from the word kalima. Say kalima. Do we know what kalima means?
The word.
We say, okay, so kalam is speech. Everybody say speech. But I'm giving you the derived meaning. I'm going to give you the original meaning. Okay? So we say kalam, we say kilam. You can say kilam, say kilam, or kalam. But don't say kulam. Kulam is a hard earth. Okay? But kilam and kalam is speech. It's the plural of the word kalima. Kalima literally means a word, right? I'm sorry, it doesn't literally mean a word. We say literally means words. Kalima literally means on lafdun dhat al-ma'na. The word kalima is a sound that you spit off your tongue that has a meaning. That's what kalima means. A sound. Say it.
A sound.
That you spit.
That you spit.
Off your tongue.
Off your tongue.
That possesses a meaning. Very important what I'm saying here, because that's what a kalima is. And that's what kalam is. The important part is that it's off your tongue. What's the important part?
It's off your tongue.
What's the important part?
It's off your tongue.
Why is that? The reason being that animals make sounds through their throat. Okay? Animals make sounds where?
Throat.
Through their throat. So only the humans and the jinns use their tongue. So we've kicked out, nukhriju, we throw out everything that's not a human or a jinn. So we're only talking about humans. Right now we only see humans here, inshallah. So it's only the humans that talk off the tongue. We're not talking about animals. What does it call it, that bird, the parrot? He's not making tongue sounds. He's making vocalizations from his throat. Or when they say the dolphin or the whale, these are sounds that come from their throat. It's not speech. Speech is off the tongue. It's something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allama al-insan. And not anything else that Allah say that, right? So, al-kalima is a sound that you spit off your tongue that possesses a meaning. Lafdhatun dhatul ma'na. Okay? So a sound that has a meaning. So inna al-kalam indana. Say indana. This means according to us. And you notice I overline, I don't underline. We learn that from reading the Quran. Whenever there's an important thing, like an ayah of sujood, it's overlined. The underlining is from the kafir. And the Prophet ﷺ said, Khaliful Yahud wa Nasar. Be different from them. So we see in the Masahif, we overline. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So according to us, who is us? Who are we? Who's the us here? The us here are the scholars of grammar. Who are these scholars? The scholars of who?
Grammar.
The grammarians, the scholars of grammar. What we throw out, because every time we include, we exclude. We're excluding anybody from the scholars of Tawheed who say that kalam is the speech of Allah and it's not created. We're not negating their statement, but we're not talking about that right now. Do you understand? We're not talking about those linguistic people, those people of linguistics who say anything that you can understand, this is speech. Like they said, Shakka alayya ibli tula surah, mahalan ruwaydin fakilana mubtala. It says, so my camel debated with me, argued with me, complained to me about the long night travel. So I said, mahalan ruwaydin fakilana mubtala. I said, take it easy. Both of us are being tested. But did the camel actually speak to him? No. It didn't speak to him, but he understood through the actions of the camel that the camel was tired. Right? So we're not talking about anybody else, what they define speech as. We're only talking about here the scholars of grammar. Do you understand that? Yes. So that's what we mean. And we're not talking about ishara. This we say, what does this mean? Hi or bye, right? Come here and shush. We're not talking about that. That's not speech according to us. Okay, we're not talking about that type of speech. We're only talking about speech according to the people of grammar. And it surrounds 3 words. What are those 3 words? You better know, this is your life. Ismun, fi'lun, and harfun. So it says, Innal kalam, if I say it, you say it. Innal kalama indana faltastami. The first thing here is fa. Okay? Fa. See, I put the dot on top for you, Akhi. The fa is a jawab. It's an answer to this. It's as if the sheikh is saying, if you want to know what speech is, according to the people of grammar, fa, then, okay, then you have to do something. The lam here, this lam, we call it lamul amr, which means the lam that means an order. It's an order in here. So it means let them, let him or them, let that other person. So if you want to know, then what you have to do is istami'. Yeah, the ta here, the ta in front of the word means you. What does ta in front of the word mean?
You.
You. So then it says, the rest of the word is istima'. Istima'. Say that. The ista, the seen, ta, I put this here just to pronounce it. Ista in front of a word means to seek. To seek something. Like when we say, astaghfirullah. What am I seeking? I'm speaking the ghafara of Allah, right? So I said, astaghfirullah. And the rest of the word, istami', is from seen, mim, ayn, which means to hear. When you change it to istami', to seek to hear, it means to listen. Okay? So it says, basically, so then listen. Then let him listen. Meaning, let him pay attention. Listening is more intense than hearing. Don't you understand that? So we just broke this down to say, if you want to know what kalam is, if you want to know what speech is, according to the scholars of grammar, then listen up. We're going to break it down. Word for word, piece by piece. You have to listen. You have to pay attention. Innal kalama indana faltastami'. Say it.
Innal kalama indana faltastami'.
Say it like you mean it. Innal kalama indana faltastami'.
Innal kalama indana faltastami'.
Okay, we're erasing the boards. Everybody finished with that?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Is it in the now? Is it under?
Indana. Sorry.
Yeah, it's in.
It's a kasra. Sorry. Subhanallah. Astaghfirullah. It's indana. Jazakumullah khair.